the Lion's Den Show. I'm your host and your toast, Cody Robert Judy. And boy, we got a show for you tonight. Now, you've all seen how the Republican presidential debates have been going. Pretty respectful and a few minor jibs and jabs. But what we're going to show you has not been covered by the mainstream media and is slightly more contentious. The Democrat presidential debates. Once again, proving all's fair in love and war. The more likely than not, exactly what happens behind the closed doors in meetings of Congress. We warn you, what you're about to see contains images that may be offensive to minor children, adults, more mature adults, and senior citizens. Well, pretty much fucking everybody. Except those teenagers who can't vote. Which is why Barack Obama doesn't give a flying rat's ass about the presidential Democrat debates in 2012. We present to you from the state of Georgia what we're calling the light in the darkness. The Democrat presidential debates 2012. And we remind you, this will never ever be broadcast on any mainstream media news outlet because presidential candidates don't ever swear. Ever. 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 Ever swear. Ever.
We provided additional information today about the site.
Can you even say I am a natural-born citizen, Mr. Obama? Just say it. I'm a natural-born citizen.
I think it started during.
You've been saying I'm a native-born citizen. Can you even say natural-born citizen? Ask about the presidential Democrat debates in 2012. Huh?
Amusement.
You think it's so funny and puzzling that our Constitution keeps going on? What?
Kept on going.
This is the United States of America. This ain't Russia. This ain't China. What, you want to give a little bit more intel to the Russians about our MiGs and our airplanes and stuff? You want to take our military down a little bit more? How about financing Solyndra fast and furiously as you can?
We've posted the certification that is given by the state of Hawaii on the internet for everybody to see.
I gotta tell you, Mr. Obama, this is brilliant. I never seen such a good fucking forgery. You got everybody's vote in prison. All the boys that are in prison for fraud and forgery. Boy, they admire you some. Boy, they got your vote. You got their vote. You got some homeboys in prison.
At any given day, and I've got other things to do. But 2 weeks ago, when the Republican House had put forward a budget that will have huge consequences potentially to the country.
Provide an affidavit. Why don't you just man up and really release the real long-form birth certificate, Mr. Obama? Hey, did you know that fraud and forgery and identity theft are against the law? Did you know that nobody gives a crap about what you say? Especially because you got fraud and forgery. We don't want to hear a damn motherfucking thing you say anymore because you're just committing fraud and forgery. Would you like to see that again in slow motion?
A larger point.
I sure would. Here we go.
We've got some enormous challenges.
Okay, I got the challenge. Here's the challenge. We're going to get U-Haul to come up, pull up to the White House, get the Obama family out of the White House in 2012. That's going to be the challenge. That's what we're going to challenge everybody to do. Get Obama's family out of the White House.
How do we do that in a balanced way? This is going to generate huge...
Mr. Obama, we're tired of you insulting our intelligence. We as Americans believe in our Constitution, and we're not going to swallow these lies, this fraud, this forgery. It's just a piece of shit. We're not gonna swallow this fucking forgery, Mr. Obama. Hook, line, and sinker, and just let you be the Mr. Grand Old Man with a big old plan. Because you're not qualified to be president. You have no authority to be president. You have no authority to act in America's name. That's why we're so concerned about that. Your qualifications. That's why we're concerned about upholding our Constitution. That's why we're going to take your butt to court
and
every
pretend that
single
facts
state,
are not facts.
New Hampshire, Georgia, we're going to take your name off the ballot, Mr. Obama. You're not going to be electable. We're going to have to write the delegates at the National Convention asking them to change their mind because we do not believe in fraud and forgery. We do not believe in having a president who is not a natural-born citizen.
We'll make our kids and our grandkids and our great-grandkids proud. And I have...
Well, that concludes this episode of the Democrat presidential debates in 2012. You stay tuned because this is going to get highly contentious, especially with that Georgia lawsuit happening. Oh, Barack Obama's little motion to dismiss was denied. Uh-oh.